America, Tom Hand here with Americana Corner. Today we're discussing Americans on the offensive. In the spring of 1814, Napoleon fell from power, and British troops that had been fighting him were now freed up to fight the United States. Secretary of War John Armstrong knew he had to strike before these troops arrived, and ordered an invasion of the Niagara Peninsula. Armstrong also recognized that peace negotiation was soon to begin, and that the Americans needed a foothold in Canada to use as a bargaining chip. Armstrong selected General Jacob Brown to lead this effort. Although Brown's military experience was limited, he had shown excellent fighting qualities in the defense of Sackett's Harbor the previous May. Brown's army consisted of 3,500 men, and would prove to be a formidable fighting unit with capable commanders such as Winfield Scott, a future commanding general of the United States Army, and Peter Porter, a future United States Secretary of War. To oppose the Americans, the British had 4,000 men, led by General Phineas Riall, but they were thinly spread across the Niagara frontier. On July 3rd, Brown's army crossed the Niagara and easily captured Fort Erie and its garrison of 200 men. Meanwhile, General Riall hastened south from Fort George, establishing a strong line just behind the Chippewa River. The following morning, the nation's 38th birthday, Scott moved his brigade from Fort Erie toward the British lines and set up a defensive position behind Streets Creek, 1 mile from the Brits. The next afternoon, July 5th, Riall, thinking he was facing militiamen, moved from his strong defensive position to confront the Americans. Scott, who was preparing to hold a parade in honor of Independence Day, was surprised to find the British on his parade ground and deployed his well-trained regulars to face the Brits. Riall ordered an attack, expecting the militia to run after a few volleys from the British. But these were American regulars, and they held firm and launched a counterattack of their own. The greater accuracy of the American cannon and musketry soon had its effect, and the British fled back to the safety of their lines behind the Chippewa. The fight was over in less than an hour, as General Scott's brigade gained a complete victory over Riall's army, a costly defeat for the British as they suffered nearly 600 casualties, while the Americans suffered just half that amount. But more importantly, the Battle of Chippewa represented the first time a unit of American regulars had defeated a similar-sized unit of British regulars, and that happened largely because of the training regimen and leadership of Winfield Scott. Although the battle was small, it gave the American soldiers a pride and faith in themselves that they had not previously possessed. Next week, we will discuss the Battle of Lundy's Lane. Until next time, may your love of country lead you.